time. COVID-19 is all around us, and in this time we're going, what do we do? What can we possibly do to help? How can we face this? All this uncertainty, all these different things that you hear, that you see. But you know what? Here's what I want to tell you today. Here's what I want to share with you today that we can tell and know is true. Who God is doesn't change. No matter our circumstances, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So I wanted to share with you today how God is trustworthy. And that word trust, it means to be confident and secure in who God is. So I want to look today at a part of a verse from Proverbs chapter 3. It's verse 5, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Be confident and secure in the Lord with all of your heart, with all of who you are." And here's what I want us to do, though. I want us to look at what trust is from a human perspective, but then look at trust as being part of who God is. You see, when I say a human perspective, we hear people, Pastor Christian, we hear people all the time say, "You can trust me. You can trust me. I know. I got this. You got this. I can trust you. You can trust me." And it's good. And then what happens? They don't follow through. They break that trust. And we try to put that understanding of trust on God. It's kind of like here I have a rat trap. You can see it right here on the video. It's rusty. It's kind of old. I got it from my dad. I think this thing is like 30, 40 years old. It's crazy. But you know, it still works and it still goes. Yeah. Ooh. It's loud. And I have to ask you, Pastor Christian, if I ask you to put your hand right here, that's something that would be hard for you to do. You'd have to really trust me. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It could literally, I mean, it's used to catch rats, right? It's used to catch rats. It's used to harm them. And so if you put your fingers in here and I let go, it could break your fingers. It could really hurt you. But I'm going to ask you to trust me today. Is that something you can do? Sure. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you can trust me today. Because here's what I want to do. I want us to understand this as how we can trust God. Because God never lets us down. Whenever God says we can trust Him, He always follows through on where He asks us to trust Him. Our God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Our God is trustworthy. He's someone who we can put our confidence and our security in, even when everything around us seems like it's going crazy. And so this is a crazy thing I'm asking Pastor Christian to do right now. I'm asking him to put his hands in this trap and trust the fate of his fingers to me. And I'm going to tell you, that's extra trust today, especially when we're on online communities right now. And if I break his fingers, he's going to have a really hard time typing. So, Pastor Christian, I'm going to put your hand in there. Or can you put your hand in here for me? And I promise you, you can be confident and secure that you won't be hurt. So put them in. And I'm going to count down from 3. Kids, even though I can't hear you, I'd love for you to join me and count down from 3. I'm going to let go of this. And Christian is going to be just fine. Okay? Let's count down together. 3, 2, 1. You can look now. What happened? You're not hurt. You're not hurt.
They're all there.
They're all there.
They can bend them. Wow.
You know, and really, this is a simple illustration. All I did was disengage the springs from the trap. But what it does is it illustrates to us how God is trustworthy. No matter what we're facing, no matter the circumstance, we can always trust God to do what He says He will do. We can find our confidence and our security in God, and we can trust Him with all of our heart. So kids, today, with everything going around, with you staying home from school, with you having to actually stay home and even not being able to see your friends in person, put your trust in God. Understand that He is trustworthy. And whatever you may be facing, He cares for you. He loves you, and He will always be with you. I want to challenge you to spend some time in God's Word. Whenever you're looking and you're wondering, what is the answer to a circumstance? What is the answer to what's going on in your life? Look to God's Word. Put the trust of who God is. He reveals who He is to us through His Word. Put your trust in that. Spend some time with Him, and He will never fail you. Hey, stay tuned to Pastor Christian and myself as we are going to continue posting videos, being on social media, as we look to God's Word and see who He reveals Himself to be and how we can respond to Him on a regular basis. We love you. We're praying for you. And we'll see you next time.